Hello, welcome back. It's Marina from the Butterfly Effect. This is your weekly reading for the collective for the week beginning the 15th of June. And what a lovely reading to come back with, I have to say. The song I got through, which will be below if you want to have a listen. I had a wee look at the video, made no sense. It's all about potato heads and whatnot. It's called Starlight by Supermen Lovers. And the lyrics I specifically got were, "Can you give me the fame and you are the one that I want." This is like someone coming back from the brink here. The main card I have got through is I Am Kali, which is from Death Comes Rebirth. Now I asked what was dying and I got the Two of Cups, and what's been reborn I got the Devil, but I'm not having that because clearly I'm the wrong way around, okay? This is awesome. Have a listen. Kali is the blue-skinned Hindu goddess of birth, death and rebirth. Here she represents the destruction phase of this natural cycle, and it is her role to clear away all that is no longer needed. She's often depicted dancing with swords, and she's said to cut off the head of those who do not heed the necessity of moving through these natural cycles. Her necklace of severed heads represents the end of slavery to the overthinking, over-analytical self who gets stuck when all that is needed is action. This goddess is very strong, very powerful, and in many ways extremely protective, though her fierce nature can often frighten timid souls who fear decisive action. As she is a mother goddess, she helps with issues to do with brothers, sisters, teachers, parents, and will help you with painful transitions. Once received in a message, Kali energy is already activated. Let go and allow her to assist you in releasing all that is no longer needed and in taking powerful action to change your life. Working with Kali is extremely powerful, but it is work we all do and all must do. If you have drawn this card, you are working with the energy of the fire, of the dancing mother goddess who will teach you how to go through the change you have been resisting and feeling was too much, and who will purify and change everything. You must not stay still with this energy. Movement is essential for working with her, and her fierce nature is in fact a test of your own strength. Can you do what needs to be done and still dance? Can you rejoice in the purification of steel energy? Can you walk forward without hesitating? Can you say yes to what will come for you on the other side of Kali's fire? And will you wear your lessons proudly as she does her necklace, and know that this death is an incarnation within an incarnation, a new life within this lifetime born of fire? Wow. And my gosh, these cards are just a mirror image of that. I mean, that is literally a reading. In my Lenormand, I've got the star, and the song was perfect. The mice and the letter. I've also got the sun, the book, and the owl. So just on that firstly. So this is like someone's had at some point, and this is what they're coming back from, like their inspiration has just like ebbed out of them. It's been eaten away at. I actually think there's a real possibility that someone has been quite ill here. I do have the coffin card at the end, but that's really just to confirm that, you know, from this death comes a rebirth. It's not a physical death. It's, you know, can be any sort of death, but it is, in this case, it is someone's had to recover from something. There is a secret that they have kept that's kept them in the hanged man position. It's kept them stuck. I mean, they don't look particularly stuck in this deck. You know, they look pretty chill through the experience. But with the mice here, this can be some sort of depression. It can be an illness, a sickness, an infection. It doesn't need to be major, but it has definitely had a major effect on this person pursuing their hopes, their dreams, possibly even a love. And we have the death card in reverse, and this is like the reincarnation. This is back from the brink. This is pulling a Lazarus. But this has been a secret, or this secret is what will be revealed in this letter. So there's communication here about what this person has been going through. I mean, this can be you that's looking to communicate this. This could even be somebody releasing a book, or yeah, some sort of I almost feel in this area here that they've been defending. They've had to defend the Ten of Pentacles here, their own property even. They've maybe had a lot of infighting within their family. The owls can represent arguments. It can also be just communication, but it's usually more than one individual. But this person is battling 6 people, almost defending, as I say, their own property, their own intellectual property, possibly their own legacy, their pension. This person's had a lot to deal with. And they've had to take a real time out. They've had the Ace of Wands in reverse, the 4 of Swords upright, and this is the communication, the letter. This can be anything. This can literally, as I say, be a book. It can be an email, but it can be documents, permits, that sort of thing. But this person has suffered with the 5 of Pentacles here. They've maybe had to leave a situation in the past. They've had to go and defend something, deal with something that's been really very difficult, and heal from it. If you look at this card, this is him in recovery. This is the night really after the battle. And what he's dreaming of is, I almost see this card as a bit of PTSD, to be honest. So he's on one hand dreaming of the the nightmare he's been through and trying to recover it, but unlike the other 4 of Swords, where the 4 Swords is under the bed, he's got it on his chest. This is someone who's always had to remain alert. This is like sleeping with one eye open, not really feeling very secure in your own environment here, and being prepared to take action. So it's almost like their nerves are raw, have had to remain raw, and it's completely sapped the life out of them. The Ace of Wands in reverse. This is just a lack of inspiration, a lack of passion, a lack of drive, almost a feeling of immobility. They've literally not been able to function properly because they're having to defend either, as I say, all the things I've already said. There has been a deterioration here, but this is what they're coming back from. And this whole side, that whole hideous nightmare, is represented by the Devil. So they have been bound to something. They have been embroiled in something. They may have actually been overcoming an addiction, which has cost them dearly, not just financially, but physically as well. And I mean, I'd love to have seen the Devil in reverse. So I'm not saying this is like, you know, all done and dusted with, because he is still lurking. But they're definitely recovering sufficiently enough to move in a really positive direction. They are literally worried sick about revealing this secret. The 6 of Swords is in reverse, so this is like mentally going round in circles, along with the 8 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. So the secret is to do with the family, maybe a broken family, maybe you know, even bankruptcy with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and this is what they're trying to like rebuild, you know, replenish the coffers. He's putting the little coins back in his jar here. So they've almost, yeah, it's just like a rebuilding. But for whatever reason, this is something that this person is really struggling to either face honestly or reveal about themselves. But this is all going to be revealed because the book is facing in this direction. What is actually hidden is the most beautiful part of the reading. So it's crowned by the 2 of Cups, to become one. So this is a partnership, it's a love relationship, it's a contract. I really do feel that, I mean, it's just beautiful. Wait till you see. So we've got the Star card with the Page of Cups. So this can be an apology. I mean, it can be with regards to a water sign child, but this is just it's an outpouring of love, basically. This is someone taking action towards their dreams. It doesn't need to be a person. It literally could be stardom. The stars can indicate that there's a lot of them, there's a lot of love to be given, or it can be the internet, but it can just be a spark of inspiration. It can also be what someone regards as their destiny, their fate, and what they're guided towards. Can't get away with that song. And very driven in the direction. So this is like a polar opposite to the other side of the board here. This is the Chariot. This can be really trying to harness energy. So it's almost like, you know, if someone's had like a near-death experience, if you've ever had something like that, you know, you really want to get on with your life. You want to do the things that you didn't think you were able to do before. You just want to get on with it, and I'm really getting a real drive towards this. Is somebody wanting to capture all the stuff that they've not been able to do. It's like learning to, you know, walk again, and now they just want to run. But this is quite an aggressive card. It is about success, but and drive and determination. But it, you know, you do need to harness this energy, because there are polar opposites in this card, and Ares, the god of war, is just that. It can be very aggressive, but I don't see anything negative to suggest that. Everything is way too gorgeous on this side of the board. This is just someone really intent, knowing what they want. You are the one that I want, are pursuing their dreams, yeah, and just doing all the stuff that they haven't been able to do for however long. And look at this. I get the Ace of Cups and the Sun. So this is, you know, and again, it's an outpouring of love. It's just something someone is in love with, or someone is in love with. Yeah, doesn't need to be a relationship, but it's just knowing what you should be doing with your life and following your inspiration. So it's just divine. And I just wanted to check, and I got the star. So this is healing, but it's also wish fulfillment. Here's his this is Iris of the Rainbows coming out. She's the temperance card. She's like a little fix-it angel, you know. She is the healing angel, and she comes in after Pandora's you know, curiosity got the better of her, and she opened up the box and let all the hideousness out to the world, bless her. But this is the hope after the disaster. And oh my god, it's just fabulous. I'm not even going to take any advice for this reading. It is very clear as day as to what's going on here, and someone is literally coming back to life. Fantastic. Have a great week, guys. Talk to you soon.